So I'm gonna do a short video, try to make it short, and just address some of the comments I've already had on my channel. And this is not something I'm gonna do all the time, but I'm just shocked that, anybody found my channel. I couldn't even find my channel for the longest time, but some people came over and it's clear that it was from Team Natasha. Kind of sad that you gotta have teams here, but they were making comments on my Mommy Ramblings ER video, and that's fine, no problem. But it just seemed like a lot of people were butthurt over that video, which I really don't understand. I put that video out there because, excuse me, I watched that video. It was a short video of Mommy Ramblings in the ER, giving her community an update, because she had COVID. And, you know, Natasha had to put out a community post. I mean, she also did a live, and she literally said it pissed her off that Mommy Ramblings did this video. And I remember when I watched Natasha, a year ago when she had COVID, and she did many lives, not when she was in the ER, but many lives afterwards when she was having trouble breathing. She was running a high fever, and she went live many times while she was recovering. So that's why I did that video, and I guess it upset a lot of her followers, and so they were making comments. And so I just wanted to go over some of the comments, and I will never, say names, in my comment, people that commented, I'm not going to say their names, but I just don't understand why I upset people so much, that I was critiquing this video and the community post. But, I'm going to go over some of the comments that was posted. I had some say, well, Mommy Ramblings, she hit a doe, and that came from, because I also added in on my video, you know, because on the community post it was from a doctor critiquing, Mommy Ramblings' visit. And so I said, why don't you show this doctor the video of Natasha driving while fumbling with her phone? And so I guess there was a video out there of, Mommy Ramblings hitting a doe. So, I had to go try to find that video, and I found it. And I guess they were trying to get me to compare it, and you can't compare the two. Um, Mommy Ramblings had her phone on a holder, and it was facing the road, and I guess she was alive, but a deer ran out in front of her and she hit it. Common sense, if a deer is going to run out in front of you, chances are you're going to hit that deer. Okay. You can swerve, whatever, but chances are if a deer runs out in front of you guys, you're going to hit it. Unless you try to veer off and wreck your car, roll it, hit another car, whatever. But it looks like to me that, she had her, I mean, it's obvious she had her phone on a holder and it was facing the road. Natasha was reading chat, okay? She even stated beforehand that she was not going to read chat like Mommy Ramblings. If there's other videos out there of Mommy Ramblings reading chat with the phone facing her, I don't know. People made comments later on that Mommy Ramblings uses, Bluetooth or whatever. Guys, I don't know. I didn't see any other videos. I'm not going to dig for videos, but Natasha is fumbling all over the place, trying to get the phone on her face, and then fumbling, while she's driving. So that's why I said that. And then I had other people asking me, why am I even talking about it? Because it's my channel and I can talk about whatever I want to. And then I had other people say, oh, well, you need views. No, I don't need views. This is not my life and this is not my income. So I don't need views. And then, someone else came in and said, Mommy Rambling's children, they had COVID and went to practice, and Mommy Ramblings was like all over the store, and a lot of stuff is coming out about Mommy Ramblings, and it's being exposed by this, I don't even know who it is. It's being exposed, and some other stuff. And I'm like, okay, I know nothing about Mommy Rambling's kids being at practice in, I don't know when she was diagnosed. I gotta take a breather here. I don't know. For people that don't like somebody, okay, I don't know how you have so much time to keep watching their videos if you don't like somebody, okay? So I'm going to make two disclaimers out there. You should not be driving, texting and driving, going live and driving. I mean, if you have a holder for your phone and you want to put your phone up there, and you're not fumbling with it, and you want to go live, scenery, whatever, and you got your eyes on the road and paying attention, but you should never be texting and going live, fumbling with your phone while you're driving. Period. Okay? If you're diagnosed with COVID, vaccinated or not, you should keep your butt at home. That's how we're getting, that's how the virus is getting spread. All right? You can spread it if you're vaccinated. So you should quarantine if you have COVID. You shouldn't be out and about. So, two disclaimers there. Again, I don't know when she was diagnosed. I don't know anything about, her children going to practice. Guys, I don't know. All right. So then we have some other people, I guess, that had beefs with Mommy Ramblings. I mean, we had other comments too, but we had somebody that came in and basically they were kind of threatening in a way that, I could be in legal trouble for, I guess, enabling Mommy Ramblings to go after this person. She believes that I sent her my video, okay? Now, I have not talked to any creators in any way. I have not emailed them. I have not texted them. I have not said anything in their chats. I have not commented. I have not talked to any creators. I never sent Mommy Ramblings my video at all. All right? My guess is how she got it was when someone came in from her side, they seen the video, and they sent it to her. That is my only guess. All right? Or I don't know. Well, this other person also said, because I guess she's got a beef with her, with Mommy Ramblings. And she said, Mommy Ramblings dropped your link. She said that it came across her feed and she dropped your link in her video or on her live or something. And she never does that. I was a sub or something for a while, and she never does that. So the last video that I've seen of Mommy Ramblings, I seen the ER video, and then people were saying that she was going live or whatever constantly. So I clicked over there and I seen that she there was like a visual going on. I never seen her face, so I don't know. I guess it was like a visual thing. And then I seen that her husband was doing Christmas carols. That's all I seen on Mommy Ramblings, okay? So I clicked over there when this person said that, And it looked like this might be the first video that Carolyn did going live after, you know, she was in the ER. I'm not sure, but I do believe it is. And she was talking about my video because I got Dr. House on there. She did not mention my name, but she said there's this new creator, and she did drop my link to my channel. And I want to thank you, Carolyn, for doing that. I appreciate it. You know, anybody that, you know, would drop somebody's link on their channel, I think you should say thank you for doing that, no matter who it is. And it's appreciated. And I'm glad you're feeling better. So this person said that Mommy Ramblings never does anything like that. And I'm like, I have no idea what Mommy Ramblings does or doesn't do. Okay? So I get her and this other person are assuming, okay, we're going to get to the other person. Well, no, back up. We're going to stick with the same person. So she's letting me know what Mommy Ramblings has done to her. Now, I've seen this person too over on Natasha's team, okay, over in her chat. And she's talking about, you know, what she's done or whatever. And she's trying to tell me what she's done. And she's like, be careful with her. She'll do the same to you. Okay, first off, I have no beefs with any creator, okay? Because I'm not involved with any creator. None has done anything to me because none of them know who I am. And I've never told anyone, I mean, they don't know who I am. And I would never, and I have never told anybody my personal information. None of these creators will ever know my personal information, okay? Or my personal business, I should say. I would never get that close to a stranger, a creator, to put out, to confide in them my personal business. All right? There's one thing to like their content and follow them because I like what you do, and I'm gonna support you because I enjoy your content. But to put out your personal business, no. I would never put myself in that position because look how ugly YouTube world is. All right? So anyways, I just want to make that clear. So then this other person comes in, which I recognize this person over on Natasha's panel and in chats. And this person is making, you know, other accusations, stating that basically she believes, you know, from what I'm gathering, that Mommy Ramblings, Carolyn, has sent me undercover in a hidden channel, okay, to make a channel up, a hate channel for like Natasha. Are you kidding me? Really? And she's like, it's so obvious. And she's like, you know, go back to your cult leader or report to your cult leader or whatever. Okay, first off, if Mommy Ramblings was going to set somebody up or send somebody to make a hate channel, don't you think she would pick somebody that would know what they were doing? Okay? It's apparent that I am so new, I have no clue what I'm doing. You look at a fireplace, you look at an aquarium, and right now you're looking at a little tiny snowflake Christmas box, all right? You hear me stumbling over my words, saying all the time. If she was going to pick somebody, she would pick somebody that knew what they were doing. She would also, in my opinion, the channel would only be about Natasha. My channel's not going to be about just Natasha. You can already see that on some of my videos. But if you were to read my about video, what my channel is going to be about, my introduction. You would see, you know, why I wanted to start a channel, and you know what I am doing. And I'm already doing, you know, some crafts. And you said something about at the beginning that, you know, it's just kind of funny, you know, for someone you don't know or something, you're reading stuff verbatim. I'm not sure exactly what you mean by that, because it's pretty clear I'm not reading the community post verbatim. I'm trying to go off of memory because I don't have it in front of me. But if you're talking about you know, talking about some of the medical terminology, all I can say is that when you're in um, a certain line of work, you kind of know medical terminology. Um, and I don't know Mommy Rambling's medical history or anything like that, just kind of what she put out there. I mean, she said she was vaccinated. She said that she was having chest pain. She said what her O2 sats were. What are you talking about? I don't understand what you mean that I was reading stuff out verbatim, like I know her personally. I don't get that. So then you go on to say that, you know, for stuff that happened weeks ago and you just now make your channel and just and stuff, you're just now coming out with stuff that happened back then, whatever. I have a lot of videos that I've done that are still private that I haven't released. Okay, and I have a lot of videos that I did and I've deleted because I'm new. Okay, and they sounded stupid to me. So I deleted them. Or I still have them private because I'm going back and looking at them and I'm thinking to myself, do I want to do that, or do I want to do it over? Or do I want to go ahead and post it or not? I just did, I made some fudge and I accidentally deleted. I did it in two parts because, again, I'm new. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do, you know, the fudge had to sit for 4 hours in the refrigerator. I didn't know how to, you know, incorporate that, you know, to make it one video without putting my thing on pause for 4 hours. So I have to redo the first or the second part. I'm sorry, if I want to release that. So there's the answer for that, okay? So I can go back and, you know, look back on that. Anyways, I don't even know where you were getting at with that. And then you say, well, you say you don't sub to this person and that person, but you know a lot about this and that or whatever. And you say that you don't watch videos 4 or 5 hours long, but if you would sub, you would know more. Or how do you know about this person or that? I don't even know where you were getting at with all that crap, but okay. 3.5 years ago, I started with the Christopher Watts case. It came across my feed. The first case I ever followed. Okay, I watched documentaries, but I never joined any groups. I followed that case when they were missing, when they were first missing. All right. And then it got carried over into YouTube, and that's when I started listening to different creators. I never subbed to anybody. You don't have to sub to listen. And I was interested in the human behavior aspect of it as well as the crime itself, and the way that grown ass adults treated other people because they had different views, and how they treated victims and their families and their friends, how they would dig into their past for whatever reason. Even the friends of the victims, they had to dig into their past. For what reason? I don't know. So yes, I was very intrigued by the human behavior and how, you know, grown ass adults acted like children. And we wonder why children in schools bully others. Look at, I mean, not just the groups, but look, you know, I don't even hardly get into the groups anymore and look anymore. Look how people act on YouTube. I mean, a lot of these channels, That's where you find your bullies, and you just wonder how their children act, okay? Or where they learned their behavior. From their parents, maybe? So that's what I was interested in. So I have watched these different creators, okay? And I like some of the creators. I'm not subbed to them. You don't have to sub to someone to still like them. Now, it doesn't mean I'm not going to go and start subbing and start chatting finally. I just haven't. I've been an observer because this is what I was interested in. All right. And I am going to talk about some creators, whether people like it or not. And I understand, well, I guess I don't understand how people are so loyal to their creator that they have to that they just their bad behavior. And when I say bad behavior, I mean horrible bullying behavior. They accept that, okay? They accept that. But if they were doing it to you, you sure the hell wouldn't accept it. Mm-mm. Or if they were doing it to your child or someone you loved, you wouldn't accept that. But it's okay if they're doing it to someone else. But anyway, so that's where, you know, when I talk about these other people, now there's some people that I never watched any of their videos until, you know, the new drama happened, is happening now. And then I went and I watched a couple of their videos. So I've watched videos in the last 3.5 years. I just have been quiet. All right. I haven't commented. Now, I'm not a hater. Okay. I don't hate any of these creators. I don't have, and people's like, well, what about this person? What about that person? Or look at this video. No, I am not in this YouTube war. All right. No creator has done anything to me. And I'm not going to pull up this video and that video and go look this up and that up. I don't have time for that. I don't. And that's not what my channel is about. All right. When I do my segments on the behavior, all right, I'm going to do what I have seen in the past with my own eyes, what I've heard with my own ears in the past, and what I'm seeing now. What I have seen, how I feel, not what others are saying and doing, okay, or want me to say and do. I'm not fighting your all's battles. You got your own channel, your own platform. You guys do you. I have no beef with any creators, period. So, the ones that have beefs, y'all have platforms to do that. I'm pointing out what I have seen, the shadiness that I have seen, and the behaviors I've seen. And also, a lot of the creators that have the shadiness or did the bad behaviors, they also have some good qualities as well. And I'll point those out. So I'm not a hate channel that has been set up by Mommy Ramblings. All right, no matter what you want to believe. And then you said something like, well, I'll make a good video. Just, wait and see. I don't care what video you make. All right. I don't know who you are. I know I said I know who you are, only, the name you're using now because I've seen you over there on Natasha or Natasha's panel or chat or whatever. So I don't know what your real name is. All right. And then you said that I'm coming in with a hidden channel. Um, you're not using your real name. So, anyways, and then you go on to say, and these two things make no damn sense at all. You go on to say that you even know what the person is driving that's going to the casino, and I'm like, where the hell did that come from? I never said that. In my video, I never said that I knew what the person was wearing that was driving going to the casino. I was talking about Natasha fumbling with her phone. And I even asked in the comments, or in the comment, I replied to you, what are you talking about? I never said that. And then you came back and you said, oh, you think I'm tricking you? And again, I said, what are you talking about? Those words, they never came out of my mouth or in my video. So they're words that you took that never happened. That's what a lot of you all like to do. It never happened, okay, to fit your narrative. You twist stuff like a pretzel. It never happened, okay? Talking about what someone's wearing is petty. What? That's not me. I'm sorry. That's what y'all might do, but that's not me. So it's kind of like that game, you stand like you did in elementary school, like we all did. You stand in line, you whisper in the kid's ear next to you, and it goes down the line, and the last person tells you what the word is, and it's nothing like the first word that was whispered in the kid next to you. That's what YouTube land is. Because that was never said. I don't even know where you got that from. But I'm sure you'll run with it, okay? Have no clue. So, anyways, those comments were all deleted, not by me, okay? I won't delete comments unless they're nasty. So, there was more that I was going to say, and I just had a brain moment. Um, I don't get where that all came from. Like I said, those two things there were just way out there. I don't even know why it was said. I have no clue. Um, then you said something like, oh yeah, you said it's so obvious. Again, you're thinking that Mommy Ramblings, it's so obvious, something about going back to your cult leader, that she sent me in undercover, whatever, to start a hate channel. Well, I'm going to be doing videos on, Critical K. She's not even on YouTube anymore. I know she's on other platforms, but she has no competition on YouTube anymore. Who am I going to report back to? Who is going to be the cult leader that I go back to when I do a couple of videos on the behavior I seen in group? Well, not really in group because, I bet on YouTube, because the group is old, done, finished. But who do I run back to for that? Or when I talk about Molly Golightly, because I don't know if it's true or not that she offered 5,000 to try to take Natasha down. Because that guy, in my opinion, he would have ran with that $5,000 if someone offered it to him. And anybody that tries to offer people money to take a channel down, I mean, come on, really. And to me, Molly Golightly and Natasha, their groups are kind of in different categories, but Molly's way out there. And what she did with the Gabby Petito case going to Florida, and with the Summer Wells case, she waited till 6 months later, and just some of the bizarre behavior. And then there's a couple other creators that y'all might not even know about or heard about. There's just some stuff that I wanted to talk about. Who do I report to? Who's their enemy that I need to go report to? Because that makes no sense. Because it will have nothing to do with Natasha. So, anyways, just wanted to, those are the comments, and then the last comment that I seen that I looked at. Excuse me. Someone said, "Well, you do know Dr. House, because that was my thumbnail. You do know Dr. House, was a great doctor that." I'm not saying it. I don't have it right in front of me, so I'm not saying it word for word. But he was able to diagnose really hard cases, and he was on pain medication because he had an accident, and it was a TV series. Yes, I know this. I liked watching Dr. House. The point was that Dr. House is fake. He's an actor. That's why I made it my thumbnail. He's not real. He's a fake doctor. So on that note, I don't even feel like I should have had to come, and try to justify. And I'm not going to be on here, all the time because I get comments. And no, I don't feel like I was attacked. It's just, again, y'all want to think that someone else, had me start a channel. Well, the other Team Natasha, okay, is the ones that found me. And I'm just curious. How did you guys find me? Just curious. Because I was going to upload a lot of videos, a lot of videos. And I was still in the process of that, trying to upload a lot of videos. I didn't even think I would get any views. So, I mean, that kind of shocked me. Before I even started subbing to anybody, before I even started, chatting in any groups at all, and, or not groups, I'm sorry, chatting in any creators stuff. But again, I just don't get some of the mentality and the behavior. And I am still going to do my series or whatever on Natasha, whether you like it or not. I seen the behavior back when she first started. And I know she's made a lot of her videos private, but if you go look at her videos from when she first started to how she is now, totally different. Now that she has a following, she is totally different, and it's not for the better. Okay? I know people change as, their channel grows, they get new equipment, but look at the difference. Now that she's got a following, now that she's making money, totally different. I seen shady things back then, okay? And I talked about it with a few people, not creators, but my little circle of friends, very little, that has nothing to do with any creators. I mean, they don't even watch any creators, okay? They think YouTube is a horrible place to even be. But we would talk about it. And, she thinks that she is just the best creator out there. And does she have some good qualities? Yes, she does. She does. I'm the first to say she does. Just like with Critical K. Critical K had some good qualities too. But you know what? When you do some horrible things and, you can say sorry as many times and say, I own my shit. Yeah, you can own your shit. But when you keep doing that same shit day in and day out, that saying sorry or owning your shit doesn't mean anything. Okay? I'm going to end it on that because I did not want to keep going. I just wanted to address the comments and make this a short video, and I went too long. And I am going to, probably tonight, I keep starting on that video, and I have deleted it over and over, my Natasha video. It was going to be like part 1 and part 2, and I'm going into a different direction. I'm just going to dive in from the beginning and go, from where I think, in my opinion, how I believe from what I seen from day one, how I believe her channel started growing, not organically, before the Gabby Petito case, okay? Up until what's going on now. It might be in a part 2 series, all right? Because I seen shady stuff back then, and I'm going to call it out. I'm going to call it out. And I will call out, I will say some of the things that I believe she is very good at as well. And then I'm going to move on. This is not just going to be a hate channel. It's not. And I also, I got, my videos, I got some cooking things that I wanted to put out. I just haven't did it yet. I already, I cooked something last night I wanted to put out, and my fudge video that I did, I wanted to put that out. If I can do the part 2 thing again. But anyways, I'm going to jump off here. I've already wasted too much time. I didn't want to spend that much time on here. Again, I don't feel like I should have to justify, you know, why I started my channel or why I might be talking about Natasha. Um, you know, the loyalty is strong. I get it. But, you know, if you don't like a channel, apparently some people they don't like people talking about their creator, and I don't know what to tell you. Don't watch it. You know, plain and simple, don't watch it. This isn't going to be a hate channel. So it is what it is. But I'll catch you when I post again, and we'll catch you later.